Let's make a pumpkin pie. Everybody, welcome into my kitchen. We're baking today. Pie. I love homemade pie. I love it when it's an easy recipe. One of my favorite pies is pumpkin pie. Probably gonna finish it off with some nice whipped cream and a little bit more pumpkin spice. So let's get baking. Boom! As usual, when baking in my kitchen, I've got all of my ingredients already measured out on the board. That way I don't forget anything. I just need to remember the order of operation. Better if I bring them all out. We've got pumpkin spice, allspice, nutmeg, already measured out. A pinch of salt, not a punch. Some brown sugar, eggs, cream, pumpkin pie puree. That's it. Let's bake. Let's go. Eggs. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Lock it in. Okay, just lower the speed down to a stir. And then we're going to start to add in our brown sugar. And we'll get that nice and creamy. I've packed in the cup. A nice little bit of sweetness in this pumpkin pie today. And then we can bring that speed up a little bit. Now, the star of the show. Let's just off. We'll have a little bit more space to add this in. This is our pumpkin puree, so the actual puree. So in it goes. We'll bring in our rubber spatula so we can scrape all of that in. Put that back in. Lock it in. And let's mix. As that's mixing, let's go with our nutmeg. Add in the allspice. Pumpkin spice. Now, very important, just a pinch of salt, not a punch. Boom! Let's make sure everything's in off the sides there for that pumpkin pie, that puree, and off the bottoms. I'll make sure everything's incorporated. Good. Final ingredient, heavy cream.
This easy pumpkin pie recipe is going to make at least one 9-inch pie plus some left over. I'd actually recommend making 2 pies out of this, possibly either 2 8-inch pies or 2 6-inch pies.
Perfect, beautiful. Perfect, our pumpkin pie mixture is ready. So let's move that and move this. Just give that a nice little wipe down. Look at that, nice and creamy. Beautiful, look at that. All right. So this is all set. Next step is now, we have to get our pie crust, roll it out. It's been in the fridge, settling, which is nice. We'll roll it out. We'll be ready to go in just a few minutes. Let's go.
I have the full video and easy recipe on how to make pie crust on my YouTube channel. Be sure to check that out. You can even check out the playlist, pies, baking, and desserts, and you'll find it right there.
Roll away, roll towards you, halfway, roll away, roll towards you, away, towards you, and then you can turn. We don't want to handle this too much, okay? Away, towards you, away, towards you, away, towards you.
You want to roll out that pie crust approximately 1 inch larger than
Perfect.
your pie plate.
So see how that fits? To get it in the plate, if you use parchment paper, you'd be able to slide it off. But we didn't do that. We're doing it another way, okay? Take your rolling pin, fold over, lift up, and place in the center. Roll out, roll out. And there is our pie crust. Now we're just going to go ahead and fit that in to the corners. Press that in. Nice. Excellent. If you want, you can fold that up just like that, okay? On the edges. Nice thick crust.
Is the moment of truth. You'll see what I'm talking about as I pour that batter into the pie crust. This is a lot of batter. This is where I recommend you make 2 pies out of this easy recipe. As your pie bakes in the oven, it certainly will bubble up, so you want to make sure it doesn't bubble over. That's why I will put this on a baking tray when it goes in the oven.
That is right to the edges. That's going to bubble up. Ooh, we got to be careful here. Got to preheat it at 350 degrees. I think it's going to bubble over. Oh well.
Check on that pie after approximately 35 to 40 minutes. The toothpick should come out clean. This is a really thick pie, so it took me about an hour to bake it properly in the oven.
Look at that pumpkin pie. Check that pie out. Mmm. Mmm.
I'm using fresh homemade whipped cream. Basically, I'm just using 1 cup of heavy cream that's cold and a few tablespoons of icing or powdered sugar. And you can choose how to decorate your pie. Just be sure if you're adding whipped cream, the pumpkin pie has completely cooled before you do so. Otherwise, that whipped cream will melt. Finish it off, a little sprinkle of pumpkin spice, and you have your own homemade pumpkin pie.
There it is, everybody. Homemade pumpkin pie. That's the best I had in my kitchen today. Hopefully you followed along and were able to check out the easy recipe. Give it a try. Bake your best pumpkin pie at home. If you liked the video, do me a favor as well. Smash the like button. Smash the subscribe button. That way we can keep on growing the kitchen and the bakery and bringing the boom.